Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, December 10th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Man, I just looked at the calendar, and it's getting ugly. The holidays are coming in hot. Hanukkah starts on Sunday, Christmas the following week, along with Kwanzaa, and then New Year's. I need to get my butt in gear. Anyhow, here's your short and sweet OMG fact for today. Platypuses, or maybe it's platypi, they don't have stomachs. Anyhow, we do have some news, so shall we? Anne Arundel County Executive Steuart Pittman has delivered his final State of the County address, using it to argue that effective, inclusive local government is the best answer to rising public distrust. In a video speech titled A Way Forward, he acknowledged he came into office pretty skeptical about government, but said 7 years in the job have shown him there is a path to rebuild faith in public institutions when government both delivers and listens. He pointed to raising property and income tax rates while keeping them the lowest in the region, after residents demanded more investments in schools, police, and fire. Those changes, combined with a more progressive income tax structure, helped Anne Arundel secure a AAA bond rating from all three major agencies for the first time in county history. Pittman highlighted tools like the Open Arundel Performance Dashboard, online permitting, and expanded community engagement as ways to show residents how their money is spent and how they can shape policy. He said public safety spending is up 69% across police, fire, sheriff, and detention departments, but stressed that violence interruption, reentry support, addiction treatment, and youth programs are just as important as patrol cars and equipment. On education, he touted higher teacher pay, a $60,000 starting salary, fewer vacancies, and a long list of school construction projects, along with better results in high-poverty schools and rising AP participation and scores. Looking to his final year, he ran through unfinished work on affordable housing, transit and trails, parks, land preservation, and climate resilience, and warned of national economic policies that could drive up foreclosures, evictions, and hunger. Despite the headwinds, he closed by insisting that the state of our county is strong and saying that local government still exists to protect our people, to improve the health and wellness of our communities, and to ensure that opportunity is available to all. You can catch that entire video of his State of the County address on eyeonannapolis.net. The Eastport Yacht Club Lights Parade is set to return at 6 p.m. on Saturday, and this year the message is simple. Pick your side of Spa Creek early and stick with it. The drawbridge at the Eastport Spa Creek Bridge will be up for a big chunk of the event, which makes the bridge a great perch but a lousy shortcut. Once the boats start rolling, you may not be able to cross between Eastport and downtown. The city's Office of Emergency Management is going to be pushing out traffic and safety alerts by text for those who sign up. And you can sign up by texting the phrase Lights 2025. That's LIGHTS 2025. And you want to send that to 38276. Again, Lights 2025 sent to 38276. Now, downtown spectators are being steered to Park Place Garage with $5 parking offer after 5 p.m. and a free magenta shuttle deep into the action. Gott's, the Mills Hillman, and Knighton garages are expected to fill early. Now, the construction at City Dock has shut down most of the traditional waterfront viewing spots, though a stretch of the promenade from Randall Street to Craig Street does remain open if you arrive early. And Watermark is going to have a viewing boat, the Harbor Queen, at the end of Prince George Street for a suggested donation to the Eastport Yacht Club Foundation of $10. Street end parks along Spa Creek on the downtown side, places like Market, Shipwright, Acton Cove, Southgate, Taney, Cheston, Lafayette, and Monticello, offer all good sightlines, but come with strict parking enforcement. On the Eastport side, residential streets and pocket parks are restricted to local access only, with visitors urged to use the lots at the South Annapolis Yacht Club or the Annapolis City Marina, or limited free parking at Eastport Elementary. And then hop on the free Eastport Trolley, which is a golf cart, to get you where you need to go. Prime views there do include Primrose Road at Truxton Park, Burnside Street, and the numbered streets in Eastport where the boats turn just past First Street. With City Dock closed, you want to expect the crowds to feel a lot tighter. And also, for those looking for an Ego Alley spot, It may be okay, but just know that many boats don't go up Eagle Alley as they have difficulty making that turn at the head, and then it looks like the marching band in Animal House. Well, December is once again turning Annapolis and Anne Arundel County into the kind of holiday town national travel editors can't resist. Between twinkling waterfronts, brick streets strung with snowflake lights, and a calendar that veers from Midnight Madness shopping nights to the Eastport Yacht Club Lights Parade and the Go Bowling Military Bowl, it's not hard to see why the region keeps landing on the lists of America's, quote, most magical Christmas towns. Lights on the Bay at Sandy Point, named Maryland's best holiday light display by Travel and Leisure, is up and running with more than 70 displays and a special themed evenings, raising money for the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Downtown, the Annapolis Visitor Center is again the hub for gingerbread houses, photo ops, and family activities tied to Midnight Madness, while Snowflake Alley and the surrounding streets offer ready-made backdrops for holiday photos. Layer in the concerts, theatrical productions, New Year's Eve parties on land and water, and a steady stream of tours and cruises from Watermark, and you've got more than enough options to keep residents and visitors busy well past the point where their feet or their credit cards are asking for a timeout. We do have a full list at eyeonannapolis.net, courtesy of Visit Annapolis in Anne Arundel County. The Annapolis Boat Shows closed out its season by handing over a sizable check to City Hall, $564,320, representing the city's share of ticket revenue from the 2025 Annapolis Powerboat and Sailboat Shows at City Dock. Under a long-standing agreement, the city receives 50% of ticket sales after the state admissions tax, and this year's payout reflects what organizers are calling a banner year. Tens of thousands of visitors come from all 50 states and more than 40 countries, filling more than 650 exhibitor spaces on the floating docks and shoreline, from global boat builders to local clothing and marine gear vendors. Annapolis Boat Show's president, Mary Ewenson, said that even with a couple of days of rough weather, attendance was strong, exhibitors were happy, and the crowds pumped money into hotels, restaurants, and shops while reinforcing Annapolis' status as a boating hub. City officials do consider the shows one of the area's most important economic engines, often bringing people back outside of show dates to explore the harbor and historic district. Looking ahead, the 2026 dates are already on the books. The Annapolis Spring Sailboat Show will run from April 24th through the 26th. That's a little bit of a smaller show. And the Annapolis Powerboat Show returns October 8th through the 11th, and the Annapolis Sailboat Show follows October 15th to the 18th. With the Sailboat Show still billed as the largest in-water sailboat show in the world, and the powerboat shows drawing some of the biggest crowds north of Fort Lauderdale, City Dock is poised for another very busy year. And speaking of Visit Annapolis and Anne Arundel County, this weekend on the Local Business Spotlight, we're going to be talking with Kristen Peronis, who is the top dog at Visit Annapolis. That's going to drop at noon on Saturday. And by now, you do know the drill. Please let your friends, neighbors, and colleagues all know about our daily news recap email. It's free. It comes to your inbox every night at 7 p.m., and it's going to keep you up to speed on all of the top local news stories of the day. Plus, it's paywall free. And I got a link right here for you in the show notes. Okay, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you. We also want to thank our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Mac Medics, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. So now you need to hang tight because we have your Eye on Annapolis local weather coming up with George Young, and Bridget, of course, also known as BeeprBuzz, is here with Annapolis After Dark. All that's coming up in just a bit, so stick around.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Hey everyone, this is George Young with the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief weather forecast for Wednesday, December 10th. Yesterday was another cold one for the Annapolis region, and while we'll see temps warm slightly today, it'll be back to colder conditions starting tomorrow with a chance for a little light snow both Friday and Sunday. Look for mostly cloudy skies today with a chance for some showers with highs in the mid to upper 40s on breezy southerly winds, with sunshine then returning tomorrow with highs only near 40 degrees as winds remain breezy but out of the west. Then it's mixed skies Friday with temps again near 44 p.m. highs with a small chance for some snow showers or a little light snow in the p.m. and nighttime hours ahead of mostly sunny skies Saturday with temperatures in the low to mid 40s, which should make for a nice day for the Army-Navy football game in Baltimore starting at 3 p.m. with another chance for a little light snow Sunday morning with temps near 40 degrees for afternoon highs to close out the weekend as a reinforcing shot of cold air moves into the mid-Atlantic region, which will bring AM lows Monday between 15 and 22 degrees with highs Monday afternoon likely only in the mid-30s. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young for Eye on Annapolis Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to visit eyeonannapolis.net/weather for the latest conditions and forecast information for the Annapolis region, so you can always stay weather informed.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple authorized premium service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, December 10th through Sunday, December 14th. Find the full daily Annapolis music schedule on the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also all three websites. We update with changes and cancellations so you know before you go. Live music for today, Wednesday. Start with Happy Hour with Michael K. of Pretty Big Deal at Middleton Tavern. Down on West Street, the Songbird Collective will be at 49 West, featuring Meg Murray, Heather Lloyd, Laura Brino, Natalie Carrasco, and Sarah Catherine. And just next door, Fred and Wilma will be at Stan and Joe's on West Street, which is Joey Fitz and Elizabeth from Red Betty and the Ruckus. Thursday, get to the point for Dan Haas. This Thursday is also the second week of Midnight Madness, shopping local in downtown Annapolis, where all the stores stay open until midnight. This week you'll find, of course, the Baby Alpacas, which is everybody's favorite, carolers, dance centers, choirs, Sons of the Severn, Naptown Sings and Plays at Middleton Tavern, Santa Claus at Blanca Flor, Guava Jelly up on West Street, DJ DZ at the Parlay Room, and plenty more. Be sure to look for my Christmas green section on the Annapolis Streaming and Annapolis Music web pages, linking to the Midnight Madness page on BeeprBuzz with the complete Midnight Madness schedules each week. Also on Thursday, Laura Brino will be at Market House. Troll Tribe is back at Dark Horse. Mike Sharp will be at O'Loughlin's up in Arnold. Anton Tevelman, which is Anton Playing Music, will be back at Primo Pasta Kitchen up in the Dina. Also in the Dina, Brent Austin Dunn will be at The Office. Under my other things to do, listed at the bottom of each day, Bob Quinlan will be hosting open mic at Copper Creek Pub in Severna Park. Weekend music. Friday start with Happy Hour with Dana B at Blackwall Hitch. Jeff Mueller will be doing his final Jeff Mueller and Friends Show of the Year at 49 West. This month's theme will be Traveling Traditions, the roots of American roots music. Also on Friday, Fred and Wilma will be at Ram's Head Tavern in the Down Bar. That's Joey Fitz and Elizabeth from Red Betty and the Ruckus. Lee and Campbell, which is Kevin Lee and Coleman Campbell, will be at Dockside in Deal Friday night. And end the night in downtown Annapolis with DJ Ketchup of J Squad Entertainment at Federal House, or with DJ Aaron of B Real Entertainment at O'Brien's. And over on the shore Friday night, Michael Waskey will be at Poorhouse Pub. Saturday, the annual Santa Speedo Run will take place in downtown Annapolis. You can cover your eyes, get out your camera, or join along as the streets will be filled with Speedos, bikinis, tutus, and everything or nothing in between. Bring an unwrapped toy to O'Brien's and enjoy the after party with Timmy Metz Band. Also on Saturday, the Cyphers Band will be at 49 West. Pete Best of Peterbilt will be at Killarney House in Davidsonville. Guava Jelly Duo, which is Mike and Bridget, will be at O'Loughlin's in Arnold. And the Grilled Lincolns will be at Mother's, also in Arnold. Musicians from the South County Musicians Alliance will be performing Christmas carols at the annual Jingle Jams extravaganza at Skipper's Pier. And D Squared will be at Mike's Inlet Sunset Grill up in Glen Burnie. Ginger and the Other Dave will be at Libations in Millersville. And over on the shore, Rickshaw Lizard will be at Ram's Head Shore House. Sunday Fun Day, Meg Murray will be at Annapolis Market House, and catch the last show of the season at Homestead Gardens out in Davidsonville with Ben Heemstraw of Ben. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find a full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. Add the websites to the homepage on your cell phone to make them an app. Then it's just 2 clicks to the music anytime. I'll see you out there.
Looking for a holiday tradition that doesn't require bundling everybody out of the car? Pile the family, friends, and even the dog into the car and head to Lights on the Bay at Sandy Point State Park. From November 23rd through January 1st, the Chesapeake Bay shoreline turns into a 2-mile drive-through wonderland with more than 70 sparkling light displays and a scavenger hunt to keep the kids busy between wows. It's open every night, including holidays, so you can make it your go-to plan after dinner, after shopping, or after you finally untangle those lights at home. Best of all, every ticket benefits the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, helping care for animals in need all year long. Skip the wait at the gate. Get your tickets in advance at lightsonthebaymd.org. That's lightsonthebaymd.org. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.